crime, Rahul Gupta has said that the conviction rate in India is at 57% and that Goa on lower side. He further said that they need to improve it. Murders, robberies, financial fraud are taking place, they are all reduced to file, but they aren't just files, there are real people behind it. He added, with the implementation of the National Education Policy (NEP) for Class 10 from 2024 to 25 in Goa, the state's officials have told schools that instructional hours will have to be upped by an hour from the current 5.5 hours. However, the instructional hours for the new academic year will be increased only for Class 10. Schools have been told they can cover the additional hours by holding classes in the evening session 2 days a week. Cyclone Remal has triggered incessant rainfall, causing flooding across Manipur. This has prompted the state government to initiate active rescue and relief operations, said an official. An Indian Army official said more than 4,000 people were successfully rescued from affected areas in Manipur, including over 1,500 women and 800 children. Galjibagh Beach has gained world fame as a nesting place for the endangered olive ridley turtles, so much that it is now also called Turtle Beach, as it is a crucial habitat for flipper visitors whose soft sand attracts the endangered creatures to return every year to lay their eggs here. Also known as Silent Beach, the Galjibagh Beach in Kankona Taluka is a favored nesting site for the olive ridleys. Panjim MLA visited the Smart City works in Panjim City and gave an assurance that works will be completed on time amidst the haphazard being done across the city. While the court was told that Smart City pending works would be completed by 31st May, the hogwash of these promises is scattered all over Panjim in the form of dug roads, deadly pits and other assorted injury traps. As Goa commemorates its statehood day, President Dalgado Konkani Academy Celso Fernandes has raised questions regarding government's dedication to preserving the linguistic heritage of Konkani. Experts argue that while lip service is paid to linguistic preservation, concrete actions are lacking from the government. All India Congress Committee's Goa in charge Manik Rao Thackeray forecasted triumph in both Lok Sabha constituencies in Goa. Thackeray said that the party will review each and every leader's work towards the party. He even asserted that India Alliance will continue and WIL contest future elections together. With regards to the rift between Art and Culture Minister and Goa Assembly Speaker, Speaker Ramesh Tavadkar on Friday has criticized Minister Gowde, labeling him as unpredictable. Tavadkar said that you never know when a person can change. Tavadkar has also called for wise disbursement of the tribal welfare scheme funds to every individual of the community. Minister Rohan Khonte said that the work on flyover will start only after all the directions given by the CM are abided. He has urged the people of Porvorim not to panic as the work on Girimporveem flyover will start only after holding review meeting with the Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant. Revenue Minister Babush Monserrat, while speaking on the pharma job fiasco, said that the government will amend Labour Act in next assembly session. Minister even said that notice has been issued to 2 pharma companies for violating rules. Goa's first water meters testing lab was inaugurated at Panjim on Friday, wherein any problem related to the water meters of any household will be tested at the lab. This lab will ensure that no citizen faces any sort of problems regarding their water meters. This lab not only tackles problems of Panjim residents but also the residents of other parts of Goa. The IMD has announced the commencement of the rains heading towards the southwestern regions. The southwest monsoon has set in over Kerala 2 days before the normal date and over northeast India 6 days before the normal date. Whereas, isolated light rains will prevail over the north and south districts of Goa for the next 4 days. Heavy rains and thundershowers and lightning are expected to fall on 3rd June 2024, marking the beginning of the seasonal rains in Goa. In a thrilling first semi-final clash of the Benolim Village Interward Tournament, UC Benolim emerged victorious against Pedda Boys, securing a coveted spot in the finals. The highly anticipated match, organized by VP Kanka Benolim, showcased an intense battle on the field, culminating in a 1-0 win for UC Benolim. India's Sachin Sivach, 57 kg, and Sanjeet Kumar, 92 kg, advanced another step towards Paris Olympic qualification as they registered convincing victories over their respective opponents to advance to the next round of the Boxing World Qualifiers here on Thursday. Indian Grandmaster R. Pragnanandha claimed his maiden classical game victory over world number 1 Magnus Carlsen to take the sole lead in the Norway chess tournament. The 18-year-old Indian, who has beaten Carlsen in the rapid exhibition games quite a few times, took the leader's position with 5.5 points after 3 rounds.